This is Peter Lau. Today is Saturday, April 20th. I'm at 7753 Ostrom Avenue, Lake Balboa, California. I'll be entering through the front side cleanout that's located close to the front door. So that's the walkway towards the front door, and then it's just right underneath these bushes over here. In a brief moment, we will be transitioning to the end of the sewer line, as that provides the clearest video. We're about 63 feet into the main sewer line where it ties in with the city sewer at a depth of 10 feet. I'll be making my way back towards the access point. So currently what you're seeing on the screen here, you can see on the bottom left side of the screen that there's some water flowing. That indicates that this is indeed the city sewer connection, as all the water in the home has been shut off. Water was ran prior to this inspection just to make sure everything's flowing correctly. So you can see there's a little bit of sewage there and a little bit of debris buildup there. However, that's not enough to where it would cause any backups within the line. So currently working our way back from clay piping, as that's very typical to see. That is what most cities like to use for their sewer line material, as it is relatively inexpensive and it does have a long estimated service life. So some issues that are very common to see within clay are offsets and root intrusion, and if we run into them, I will further elaborate on what those are and if it's a major concern. So on the bottom left hand side of the screen, you'll notice that the number is going down as I'm pulling back, because as I said, we are going from the very end of the sewer line back to the home. So we have about 50 feet remaining, and there's very minor root intrusion noted on the screen. You can see on the left and right hand side of that pipe, there's a little bit of bush forming over there. Again, that's not enough to cause any backups at the current time of inspection. However, given enough time, those roots may grow a little bit more and debris will get caught onto those roots. With about 40 feet remaining, we're still working our way back from that clay piping material, and as we transition materials, I will definitely point that out. And speak of the devil, here we are. We've transitioned materials from that clay piping to ABS. So ABS is the preferred choice of plumbing once we start getting closer to the home. And what ABS is basically a PVC synthetic. It's plastic, and similar to clay, it does have a long estimated service life. It's resilient against root intrusions because the joints are sealed much more tightly and there are fewer joints in between sections of pipe. For example, clay piping may have a joint every 10 feet, whereas ABS would have one joint every 20 feet, depending on how many turns there are within the line. So the ABS portion of this line appears to be free of any debris buildup and material defects thus far. Again, water was ran prior to this inspection, which is what you're seeing on the bottom hand side of the screen. There's just a little bit of water that's currently flowing out towards that city. And currently what you're seeing here, that's just sewage. That'll flush out with regular usage and enough water flow over time. So right about over here, there appears to be some grease buildup. So the way to avoid grease buildups are to just avoid putting foods, oils, and grease down the line, as grease is not water soluble, which is why it's just building up over here. It's not enough to cause any blockages at the present time of inspection. So with about 5 feet remaining, we are drawing close to the end of this sewer line inspection. And as noted earlier, this is basically where we started, which indicates that this is the end of the sewer inspection. If you have any questions or concerns, please do not hesitate to call, text, or email me. Thank you. And that's